All right, Caps, this is going to be your Astro Dice and quick card drop for this Aries season. I know there's only like 17, 18 days left, but better late than never. Thanks for being here, Caps. We're going to dive in about this Aries season, what you could be going through, what you've been going through, what's going to happen this Aries season for you. Some of this could have already played out. Some of it maybe is, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. Your ruling planet is Saturn. It's in Pisces right now. And this is about either fulfilling your dreams and holding boundaries in order to fulfill your dreams, or switching things up because you're feeling like you need a change. Okay, so at the beginning, this astrological new zodiac year started in Aries. That's why this Aries season is super important. Okay, at the time of this Aries beginning, there were 5 planets in Aries, one of them being Eris, which is currently in Aries right now. This is discord and strife. And a lot of things are being illuminated during this Aries season for everybody, because at the time of this start of Aries season, both the sun and the moon were in Aries, okay, including Mercury, which is our behaviors, our actions, how we communicate, right? I'm sorry, including Mercury. Did I say that, or Aries? Right now, Mercury is in Taurus, though. And so there is a grounding working to happen. All right. So I'm going to drop some Astro Dice. We're going to dive into a few cards here and see what comes up. All right. Angels, guides. Connect my guides to Capricorn. Use me as a clear channel for Capricorn. You could be going through some type of heartbreak. I'm just receiving right now. You could be going through some type of emotional pain. And I'm not getting that you're communicating this. And I'm going to look at the Astro Dice. I don't want to lose this for you. It's like as though, okay, Cap, you guys are workhorses, right? You continuously work and you meet everybody's needs, and then somewhere along the line, when it comes time to take an inventory, you recognize like you can't take inventory because you're like spread everywhere, right? So maybe this has to do with urges, right? Calling in this Aries season because Pluto is in Aquarius, and so is Uranus. Aquarius ruling planet is in Taurus. And so there is, I don't even know why I brought that in. I'm sure it'll tie together here. But there is this upheaval of an old way of life, whether be a financial structure or a belief system, a routine, how we do things. It could be that you're working to figure out, when you do something, you're seeing yourself mirrored back from as somebody else. Like when you're communicating, you can see, right? Everything's being reflected, and this is growth. Actually, it can also be really painful, right? And but we can self-sabotage around that, right? And so there is this energy of wanting to stop and just feel your way through it. However, you're not, like, there's this energy of not knowing how you benefit if you're not nurturing others. Okay. Oh, I totally just picked that up and I already dropped them. Okay, here we go again for Capricorn. Maybe you have a Taurus in your life. Okay, because I keep wanting to say Taurus. All right, here we go for Capricorn. Again, angels, what do we have? Leo on the number 4, okay? We have the number 11 on below Saturday between the numbers 8 and 9. So you could have a Virgo or a Leo in your life, significant. You have the sun on Cancer. So emotionally, you're feeling everything potentially right now. And I'm not getting with Leo here on 4 that you're letting people know this, okay? you could be asking yourself, like, what the fuck actually is happening? You could feel a little bit like, I'm feeling all these things and that's not like my deal. Like, yeah, I can feel, however, that's like, right? I have shit to do. I don't have time to, right, feel, right? I mean, okay, this isn't be for everybody. 11 here above the, in between Friday and Saturday, just about, you know, between 8 and 9, there maybe something significant happens for you on a Saturday that's part of a routine, or Friday, right? The number 11 in numerology talks about alignment. You could also have a Sagittarius in your life. You don't have to, or a Scorpio, I'm getting. Okay, if I were to talk about the 11th house, this is humanitarianism, right? Humanitarianism, is that right? Being a better person. Maybe you're involved in a lot of groups that help lead different things, right? Politics, okay? There could be, between 8 and 9 here, because 11 is between 8 and 9, you could be feeling pulled in 2 different directions, okay? With Leo here on the number 4, Leo's ruling planet is the sun, and you did have that come out on Cancer. So Cancers are known to be the most psychic attuned zodiac, as well as the mother of the zodiac, for their nurturing, for their empathy. So you could be getting really in touch with your empathy as you are starting to recognize, see your own pain in others being reflected back to you in others, or even not just your own pain, even good things, right? So because Leo is here, and so if I were to also talk about the 4th house, this is the house of our roots. This is our childhood. This is our foundation. This is our home life. Okay, so maybe you've had to care with Leo here. They're all about strength. In the tarot, they're card number 8. This is infinitely like the strong people and wanting, so maybe you've always been the carrier for your family, the carrier, and now you're feeling a little bit depleted, right? Emotionally drained. Eris and Aries, during this Aries season, is, like I mentioned, the goddess of discord and strife. And so there could be something here that telling you, hey, you're taking care of everybody else. That's fantastic. And absolutely don't forget that to nurture yourself, right? Maybe I'm hearing this, and this isn't going to be for everybody. Some of you need to, maybe you have a medical, some of you need to go to a doctor. I'm not getting that all of you are aware of this, but just keep, maybe this is something that you are keeping to yourself also. But there's something here that might be, that's going to be for a few of you. Just, if you've questioned if you should go to the doctor, maybe that's your intuition heightening with the sun on Cancer. Okay. Cancer. So just really take precautions. I know that's also a zodiac sign. It's also a very leading disease, and stress can cause that. And you Caps are carriers, as we just talked about. So again, Mars is currently in Cancer too. All right, it's the ruling planet for Aries. It's also a ruling planet for Scorpio. So, you could just be feeling so overwhelmed by challenges. You could feel challenged by other people. Mars is the god of war. So there's some type of, discord. There's some type of strife emotionally really hitting you potentially during this Aries season, Caps. And it could be that you just, need to talk about it, right? So anybody, you pretend everything's fine. Maybe don't do that all the time, okay? You don't have to just carry everybody, all right? Just saying. Let's get some cards and I just feel like I want to tell you thank you for doing what you do. I almost want to get emotional because you Caps just head in, right? You like, I'll take challenge. Okay, I'll do that. So, okay, here we go. You know, North Node also right now is in Taurus. Okay, and I am being guided to mention this because that's our karmic debt, working to, you know, accept the truth. There's something that you could have actually learned about yourself or about somebody close to you, that really makes things a little difficult. Okay, whether it be about yourself or others, right? So that maybe you didn't see before, but that is what's being illuminated and making you emotional. We can't change the past, all right? So allow yourself, if that is about you, to give yourself the, you know, be gentle on yourself, okay? If there's an apology that needs to be made, maybe make it, right? And sometimes those apologies aren't deserving to other people. Sometimes it's to ourselves, right? An apology to ourselves. So, okay, for Capricorn, angels, what do we have for Capricorn during this Aries season? Oh, that just flew out. This is the Empress. It flew out in reverse and I caught it. This is Cancer Pisces energy. You could very well have a Cancer in your life, a water sign, that maybe with her in reverse, you've been ignored, or maybe, you know, you've been ignoring them. We're just talking energy, okay? The Empress is all about nurturance. It's all about giving out of, and doing so from the heart. So maybe you've been giving something and realizing you've been giving for the wrong reasons, and now you want to give for the right reasons, right? So it's you're up against some type of decision, perhaps for some of you, getting clear on what you want and how to take action. There could be also a need for detoxification with this Empress here, removing toxicity from your life, whether it be a pattern, that a way of thinking, a behavior stemming from the ego with Leo here, okay, that has affected your family life, because it is on the number 4, which in the 4th, if we talk about the 4th house, like I said, it is our roots, our family, okay? So there's something here that is during this Aries season that you're recognizing, and feeling like you need a shift in direction, all right? At the bottom of the, I've got like one more card, angels. The Queen of Wands, okay? This is an energy. She gets what she wants. She takes care of others, right? And in order to get what she wants, but she's a nurturer by nature in a way that is more practical, okay? Not as much nurturing with this Empress in reverse. The King of Cups, and so yeah, you're really feeling things, Caps. So this could be significant, and remember, roles can be reversed. These can be people in your life that you're finally feeling like, okay, I don't need this, right? So we've got the King of Cups here, very in tune emotionally, right? Very driven by the heart, and just very vulnerable. And so you could feel really vulnerable during this season of Aries, okay? Wanting to kind of go more within. Many of you could be traveling, you know, to warmer areas in order to, you know, I say that because the sun is here. And this feels like something is in your headspace being illuminated about yourself, and you're wanting to liberate yourself in a way that is more vulnerable. He's not wearing anything than maybe you've ever been, okay, Caps? That's just what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. Again, though, resisting some type of shift, whether it be resisting giving compassion to yourself, or giving compassion to others in the way that is actually, you know, how you want to give, that's different than how you've given before. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like you're working to, you know, barely balance right now. When the Hangman is upright, You know, this is a time of spiritual growth, however, and lessons. However, with this in reverse at the bottom of the deck for this overall energy, I'm really getting that you're going within this Aries season. Maybe you're just doing a lot of just isolating in order to grow. Maybe some of you are sick and working to overcome and defeat something that's, you know, for you, that will make you healthier once you do. Whatever this is, this feels challenging. So do, you know, take care of you, right? And just know that Saturn is your ruling planet, and this is about accepting where you've been in order to, you know, grow and learn from it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to leave for you, Capricorns. All right. And hopefully that's felt helpful. Okay. You can find me on the other platforms to book your own personal dive deep. Soulshine1111.com. All right. Check the other, your sun, moon, rising if you feel guided. But yeah, until next time, you guys watch my daily reads every morning. Be loved, be together, guys. Go grow.